Peace and abundance. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing good, y'all. I was just getting ready to take a nap and I was meditating and I just heard, Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. Y'all, the ones that's been following me, y'all know that I've been really talking about this fraud stuff, fraudulent activity with my name amongst it. Most High is getting ready. It's happening. It's getting ready to happen. You heard me. I don't care if you use my name with somebody in Africa or whatever. And I say Africa because or Nigeria because I recall a my sister being on that Tango app talking to these Nigerians and they were sending her free pizzas. Long time ago. This was before she even got my fingerprints, my personal information. But I and then I heard about like for like medical information, like my medical records. Maybe she used it for my medical records. She was trying to get me to go to the same doctor as her. And I did visit him one time and I stopped visiting him because of that COVID vaccine. He wouldn't sign a paper, you know, um, he wouldn't write a paper to my job as far as, me not getting that vaccine. So I figured he ain't working for me. I don't need to see him. Y'all, it's all linked together. All of this is linked together. You heard me with these the jobs, the government, the religion, that vaccine, all of it. And I'm telling you, y'all, we are raising the frequency. When you see all the marches going around, to try, against Trump, and when I think about it, I remember when they was marching for his ass. Now they going against him, and these are the same people that you would see, voting him in. And y'all, we don't need no president. We don't, that's like an overseer, like this is a whole real big old plantation, and he got certain people, up under him that he's has been an overseer for us. We don't need no president. We should be able to take care of ourselves. And I was just also reading on social media, I seen this meme, which is so true, where this meme is saying Mexico is ran by the cartel. America is ran by pedophiles. Y'all, that is so real. It is so real. And it's like, when I think about it, it's even, with our families, even, I didn't share, my story with a lot of you all on my TikTok. And I may be able to share it more at a later time. I'm just not in the right place that I need to be able to speak openly like this. That's why I know Most High getting ready, something getting ready to happen. I'm getting ready to, it's gonna happen. Cause Most High know that I'm shifting. You heard me? I'm shifting. I feel that shift where I wanna let things out. And it's like I'm walking on edge and I'm not in a comfortable position. I'm growing. I've outgrown this place too, where I'm at. So it's it's coming. But y'all keep spreading positive, positive knowledge. Whether it's whether it I shouldn't say positive knowledge. Y'all keep spreading truth and speak positive to yourselves, positive to one another, because that's raising that vibration, y'all. That's raising that vibration, and that's also teaching us to love one another again. You know, with unconditional. When we are able to speak truth, whether it's painful or not, that's love. That's love. When you could just speak it. You know, I And I had it backwards my own self where I was afraid to share things about myself because I was scared that would lose the person that I was giving information to. That's not real love because whoever you are with should make you feel comfortable to share anything about yourself to. You heard me? And if not, you don't need to be with that person. You don't need to be with that person. There are people out there where you may have shared. I know where I've shared things with, and like my ex-boyfriend or whatever, ex-husband, and they act like women where they catty, they want to share that information. That's because they're damaged. They're damaged on their feminine side. We both have a masculine and a feminine side. They're damaged on their feminine side. May have been by a parent, their mother or sister or aunt or whatever, that they don't feel comfortable sharing information. Yeah, I'm telling you, when you meditate, I get so much, my ears is ringing now. You get so much information where you're able to comprehend things where, and it helps me so I don't be angry. I'm like, oh, that person's hurt, and that lets me know that I didn't have no business being with them anyway. And I never even looked at myself as being better than anyone. I've never, even today, because I feel like I can help anyone, whether they may feel above me or below me. I feel like we all can help one another. That's what we're all supposed to be here for, is to help one another, love on each other. You know, if you see somebody with a flat tire, you help them. You heard me? um, Instead of just laugh at them or whatever. So I've always been that person. Even with my kids, I would teach my kids. Don't be laughing at nobody. Help them. My son back in the day, he was good back in the day where he would wheel a little boy to class that was in a wheelchair to his different classes every day. I don't know, well, that's another video. But y'all keep spreading it because that march is just proof that the frequency is rising. We're rising. We're starting to wake up. And it ain't just us melanated beings that need to wake up. We all need to wake up. Peace.